everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to my channel. Today I am very excited to present for you guys the third update for my Advent Calendar Project Pan. Of course, using up smaller sample sizes, getting things out because it all takes up space and some of these samples get very expensive. We have much to discuss today, so we're just going to dive right into all the progress that I've been making, the things I have finished, and the things that are rolling in. Now, it has been a very interesting month working on these items because some of these, the obvious ones, yes, I did get through it. Some of these I've been making good, consistent use on, and some of them either I've had conflicts with other projects or I've had a hard time integrating them into my routine. So we kind of got a wide variety of progress here. But we are going to start off with where we were last time. So as of my last update, I had 6 finished products out of the 25 that we're going to be working through. And we're going to start off with the items that have been in since the introduction, because there's still a couple of those hanging around. We're going to begin, of course, with my Mary Kay. This is the red lip liner. Those of you who have caught my lip service project pan know that I finished off the one in rose in that project. And I am very pleased to announce the red one is also done, which means I have hit my goal of finishing all of the lip liners from Mary Kay that I own. So excited. Again, make sure you check my intro because I explained why I included a full-sized item in this particular project. I got an additional 5 uses from this lip liner last month, giving me a total of 16 uses to get this guy finished off. But I'm just so very excited that it's finally done. The next item up was a goal, as well as the lip liner was, to finish for this month. That, of course, was, as you guys can see, my Viva La Juicy fragrance. These were all of my marks on it, so I did make some progress on it. I did have to remark these, and that was kind of based off of the video footage. They may not be entirely accurate, but about this much or so I had left. I had another final use of 16 uses over the course of the last month, which brought me to a total from here down of 26 uses. It is done. I did enjoy it. I don't think this is what I'm going to redeem my full-size voucher for, because this was part of that sample kit from my husband for Christmas. But the fragrance is done. We're making progress on these samples. And the last item still in from the intro, which is still gonna be in for a little while longer, is my Sephora Color Hit Nail Polish in the shade Cookie Break. Now, spoilers, because this is now, as of this moment, from my project polish compared to where I was last time you guys saw this polish. As of the project polish update, which was about 2 weeks ago or so from when you're gonna see this video, I was there. And you guys may be able to see right on this side here, you can really see the gapping. So we're about like down to here-ish or so. It is going to be the next manicure I'm going to apply. So that is the current plan. And we're going to keep going because there's still a little bit left in here. Moving into the items I've had since the first update, I only have one remaining item from that particular set, and that comes to us from Pixi. Their Vitamin C Caviar Balm. It's a leave-on mask. It's supposed to help brighten the skin. Has a very nice kind of orange scent to it, so it's a decent mask. That's where I was last time. And this is where I am now. I have been using this a fair amount. Despite only having 15 milliliters, this has taken me quite a while to go through. Kind of folds down to about there-ish or so. Mark may not be super accurate, but somewhere in that general area. This is getting hard to squeeze out. I will keep getting as much as I can out, but we're still going on this little mask. Which now brings me to last month, where I rolled in an additional 5 items, and let's start, of course, in the order they were rolled in, as I've been doing. Obviously finished is this guy here. This is their Clairin Extra Firming Energy. It's like a daily morning moisturizer. And yeah, it's done. Finished that off pretty quickly after I filmed this item being rolled in last update. And it was okay. But it's done. Oh boy, guys. So this is the Lancome La Nuit Trésor. It's a perfumed body lotion. And I have used it twice. Only twice. I've only used it twice. With it being a perfumed body lotion and being probably stupid, ridiculously expensive for this 50 milliliter product here, I have a hard time kind of using it because I know it's so expensive. As I mentioned, I've used it twice. So the first time I used it, it was a full body application, basically neck down, because you want to get the full experience, really test it out on full body application. Second time I did it, I only did neck, chest, and arms because this seems really expensive to be slathering everywhere else as well. Now, I cannot see through this packaging at all. I assume it was full when I started. Maybe here-ish or so. I don't really know. I could very easily just get this done, but I don't want to waste the product either. And I still have lots of time for this project. Part of the challenge with this is because it is that perfumed body lotion, and I do want to try to take advantage of all of that perfumed scent, is I will use this lotion when I remember when I shower in the morning. I generally shower at night, so I use other body moisturization products then because you're sleeping. But the odd time I shower in the morning, and then the odd time after that I actually remember to use it being in the project, that's how I got my 2 uses on it. Which, not particularly great. But I've kind of got it in my brain now. I just don't very often shower in the morning. Obviously, a finished product, the Dr. Dennis Gross. This was their Advanced Retinol Overnight Textural Renewal Peel. There was 1 pad on here. I don't know what it is about these kind of products that have like that 1 treatment pad. They all smell bad. Did it just have? Maybe, but it was literally a single-use item, and it's done now. So, yay. The Farmacy Honey Halo Moisturizer. This I've only recently started using because, of course, I have been focused on my moisturizers in Skin is In, and of course, I still have a night moisturizer in Drop 10 by Summer. So I've only just started using this, as in a few days ago, and it's kind of like, which one do I want to use today? The formula on this is fantastic. I love it. It's very hydrating. It leaves almost a layer on the skin, but it feels like a good layer on the skin. Makeup, SPF, all of that goes on wonderfully over this. And I've only used it in the day so far. Of course, it was completely full and untouched when I rolled it in last month. And of course, that is where I am at now. So I've used it a couple times, and despite claiming to have 9 milliliters, 9 milliliters of product in here, I feel like I'm going through it really quickly, but that might just be because of the shape of this bottle. My problem though with this, it's the scent. I don't like this honey scent, and that's very frustrating because the formula is really fantastic, just I don't like how it smells. So, making some progress on this. And those of you who caught my Skin is In project pan, you know my day moisturizer is very close to being done for that. I didn't roll in a replacement yet because when that other moisturizer, the Tarte one, is done, this is going to become my main focus for the day. The last item I had rolled in. This, of course, comes to us from First Aid Beauty, their FAB Bump Eraser Body Scrub. I really like this, but I think I've only used it like 3 times. Because again, hard to get into a routine when it's a new type of product for me. So this was sitting in my shower for probably like a week and a half, 2 weeks before I even touched it. And then I think I've been trying to use it about once a week. It says you can use this once or twice a week as tolerated. I've been kind of just sticking with the one because I do have other body exfoliation products in my shower as well. Now, based on the usage, I assume this was full when I rolled it in. I hadn't used it, but I also didn't shine a flashlight through to check to see where the level was. Because despite the fact I think I used it 3 times, and I don't need very much. I think it's like a dime amount per like this part of the arm, and then another dime for this part, then a little bit more to do each leg, kind of like knee up. That got me down to here, which it can't have been full with how little of this I use because it goes so far. That's one of the things that stood out to me the first time I used it. I really didn't need very much. If it was full to the top, well then we'll be moving through this very quickly, but I anticipate it was probably like full like here or something, but whatever. That was the update on the last item. So where that leaves us, we have these 5 items still remaining in the project. So a nail polish, a mask, a perfumed body lotion, a moisturizer, and the body exfoliation product. And I did manage to finish the 4 items that I anticipated and planned on finishing. The lip liner, the fragrance, the moisturizer, and the overnight peeling treatment thing. Renewal peel. So 4 items, get to go to my empties. Very, very exciting. So let's do the roll in. So we'll bring the calendar over. What I'm thinking at this point, because I still have 5 items in here, and like some of these are on the larger side of the sample category. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is here's my box. Things are falling over a little bit inside the box. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll in boxes 16, 17, and 18 today. And then next month, which will be July, I'll roll in 19, 20, and 21. And then in August, I'm going to roll in 22, and then the spoilers are 23, 24, and then also 25. If I do that, then I'm going to have everything rolled in for August. Theoretically, I could have a finale as early September, but more realistically, I imagine I'm going to have a finale either in October or November, which, you know, not bad. Let me know your thoughts on that kind of timeline in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. But for now, let's start by rolling in the 3 new items. Right, now that everything wants to fall apart on me, let's start off with my advent calendar unboxing all over again. Let's start with number 16. All right. Because, you know, recycling the boxes. So item number 16 that I am rolling into this project. Ooh, excellent. This item comes to us from Glam Glow. This is their Super Mud Clearing Treatment. So we have 15 grams of product in here, so it's on the larger size. It's a 5 to 20 minute mask. Use as directed 1 to 3 times a week, so you can use that a fair amount. And yeah, use sunscreen and limit sun exposure, which is a little bit difficult to do because now it's full on summer. It's 30 degrees outside, but we're going to bring this guy in anyway. So we've got another mask. That means we have 2 masks in, but these are doing different things. This one's brightening and this one is something else. I'll have to Google it. Item number 17 is up next. Inside we have a box. A box within a box. All right, so it looks like it's a very good thing I've been starting to work on the Farmacy Moisturizer because I have just rolled in another moisturizer. This one comes to us from Philosophy. So this one is their Nature in a Jar. Their Recovery Moisturizer, 5 milliliters. So at least it's a small moisturizer to work through. And yeah, nice and tiny in the box. So, very tiny in the box. This is the moisturizer right here. Directions are to use morning and or evening. So kind of depending where it fits into my routine, I can include this one as well. So now, of course, we are up to 2 moisturizers. Again, this isn't one of those other reasons why I'm thinking the finale is going to be probably October, November, because I'm sure I've got more duplicates in here. Of course, the last one I'm going to roll in for today is item number 18. Ooh, it is. We're bringing in some Glow Recipe. I'm always so thrilled to play with Glow Recipe, and this is a product I have not tried yet, but based on the name, this is the serum out of all the serums I think is going to be most useful for my skin and my skin concerns. This is the Glow Recipe. This is their Guava Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. So again, to help with things like dark spots, hyperpigmentation, all of those very fun things. We got a cute little pump on it, and we have 5 milliliters of product in here. Now, because I'm very interested in this serum, what I anticipate I'm going to do is probably put my Glow Recipe Plum Hyaluronic Serum kind of on hold. Use this top to bottom, see if I notice any difference, see how I feel about this product. So I know if I want to do a full size later on. I do believe I have a full size of this because I think this came to me for Christmas in some of those Glow Recipe kits. So that'll be very exciting to get a little sample, a little trial, because if it doesn't work, then I'd rather pass it on to someone else. But I am very excited about that one. And that, of course, is the last item that I'm rolling in right now. So that's our new little collection of our new items that have just entered the project. Again, another mask, moisturizer, and serum, which brings me to a total of 8 items in the project currently. And of course, because I finished 4 items for this update, that brings me to a total of 10 items that I have finished, so 10 out of the 25. And we have 8 currently in and still a few number to still roll into this project. Let's take a moment, let's talk about some goals, what I want to achieve within the next month. Again, some of these things are going to be situational. For example, this guy is going to be more dependent on how many morning showers I take over the course of the next month. And it depends on how I progress on some of the conflict items in here. Because again, I do have a day and night moisturizer in Skin is In. I still have a night moisturizer I'm trying to finish for Drop 10 by Summer. That finale is coming up very soon here. So, we'll see how we do. I'm going to be a little bit conservative with my goals because, again, it does depend on those other factors. But I'm going to start off with a goal of these 3 items here. Again, starting off with my Pixi Mask. We'll see how many more masks I get out of that guy. My Farmacy Honey Halo Moisturizer. Again, shouldn't be too much of a conflict if I'm using it in the morning. And then, you know what? Me just thinking out loud here, maybe I'm going to add also in this as a goal. So again, this was my Philosophy Moisturizer, the recovery one, because I can use this in the morning as well. And although I may have some conflicts at night, there's really not much left in here. At max, I've got a week on the chart left, although I really do think it's less. So you know what? Let's actually make it the 4 goals. 4 goals. So again, get this moisturizer done, the Philosophy, and also because I really want to trial this guy, also get the Glow Recipe Serum complete as well, which will slow my progress a little bit for my Plum Hyaluronic Serum, but that's okay. But that is everything. That is going to wrap up this particular update. Thank you so much for joining me for it today. Of course, leave me all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And subscribe so you do not miss the next update for this video, which is going to be coming to you guys at the beginning of July. Because it's June now. Oh my goodness. Beginning of July, you'll see in the next update. And of course, I have tons of other Project Pan content. If you're interested, they're all in playlists. So feel free to take a look at that, subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.